ready for us? Well, man, I guess like our first episode, first thing to do is spark it up. Huh? Throwback. Episode number 14.
That's crazy.
We were sitting at the park lighting the first blunt of our series not too long ago. Well, episode number 14. You guys are gonna get to see one of my last workouts prior to the show, and then catch some of the footage that Lauren took during this weekend. We wanted to tell you guys about the experience we had.
The experience. It was a good one.
I'm out here at the office as always, running a little bit on E this week. I know I dropped a little bit in last week's video. I hadn't told too many of you guys I'm doing a show this weekend, so getting very depleted. So as you watch this, I'm sure you'll see my energy levels a little bit lower than normal, but we're gonna fight through anyway, because that's what we do. We embrace the suck, we don't make excuses, we just make adjustments. So carbohydrates very low, cardio very high, energy just kind of not there. But got some pre-workout in me, so we're gonna make it happen. I'm by myself today, just trying to focus hard, get it in, get whatever kind of blood flow we can. Not really gonna go too heavy or too hard. As we get closer to the show, really don't want to blur out the line, so just kind of keep it tight, keep the blood flow up, some kind of cardiovascular activation for the day. So I'm gonna get after it now.
So first off, I've been bodybuilding forever, and it's always been something I've been passionate about. You guys know it's never been something I've really excelled at, unfortunately, which is the irony of my life. So I've brushed it off a lot over the past year that we've been dating, and I've talked about being, not a bodybuilder anymore and all that stuff, but my body was working with me, heading in the right direction. We were intentional through quarantine to not fall off, and so I felt like I was in a position to compete. And so we start dieting together. She's always supporting, what I'm doing. So we start dieting, and it's hard on her.
I started to get really ripped though. So.
Yeah, she did start to lose some body fat and get shredded, and she was feeling good about herself. But it's hard on her mentally too, just like it's hard on anybody else, to diet and then be beside somebody who's dieting intensely and doing lots of cardio and stuff. And so she got to deal with me being depleted, but she, got to see my physique change. Everybody around is like, man, you look great. Like, man, you're gonna kill it. So we're going into the show expecting to kill it, right?
Very confident about it.
I've competed.
Everyone was. Everyone in your life was really confident about it this time.
I've competed many times, and never has there been the overwhelming response that you're gonna win. And never have I truly believed hey, I have a package that's gonna win. Mostly because I was a fat kid, so I always struggled with the loose skin around my midsection, and so I always knew that there was guys who were gonna come in tighter. Well, I got on stage 10 pounds lighter than I did the last time, and so I was really, really in good shape. And we get on stage, and I guess before I get on stage, backstage with the other competitors, they're all like, bro, you look sick, your back looks crazy, bro. I'm like, thanks, man. I'm looking around, and I'm probably one of the bigger guys in the class still. There's one guy that's really big, he's way too big, no way. So we're all pumping up, and the show's really rushed because, the whole COVID bullshit, everything's different. So we're all kind of rushing through, getting pumped up, and we get out there, and of course, my class has the most competitors out of everybody. So most of the classes are 2 people, and
literally 2 and 3 people was every other class.
A class right before me and C class both or right after me, both only had 2 competitors, and I would have won both of those classes. Anyway, so there's 6 of us. We get up there, they shuffle us around a little bit, and they take 2 of the bigger guys off stage, and they move us around and finish in the middle of the stage on prejudging, which generally means you did pretty well. Generally that's where they leave you if you're going to do well in the night show. And we watched the video, and the one dude is really big. He looks good. He looks really aesthetic, but he doesn't look like men's physique bodybuilding at all. And so all the other competitors are pretty in agreement that this dude's not going to win our class. They kick him off the stage first, and so whatever. Then we go watch the video, and we're like, man, we got this. We're doing good. This is
even more confident.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you look great.
And one of the other judges pulls me to the side, is man, you have a great physique, you have a beautiful aesthetic body. He's you just have to have a little more confidence. Gives me some tips on stage. I'm like, confidence? And he was like, yeah, when you move and you kind of don't hold stiff, you show a lack of confidence. So he gave me some tips, and I'm going into the night show, we're gonna fucking crush it, right?
One more thing, in case you didn't know, packs are 5G. Quit hitting me for this cheap bullshit. Cali plug, we're gonna put you right here. Ta-ding! My boys out in LA. If you ain't fucking with 5G packs, you ain't smoking the same as me, that's for sure. Speaking of packs or 5G, I got something cool to show you guys. Y'all gonna see this coming soon. Tropicana by Biscotti Boys. You know we come with the tropical flavors, baby. That high energy, got the orange, got the lemon. We got the sativa on deck. We come in with the sauce, baby. You know you gotta keep it highly effective. That's coming over the next, let's say 3-4 weeks, you'll see the first drop of that. So if you get it, I wanna see you tag me in it for sure on Instagram, YouTube, whatever you got. Let me see you roll it up. I just wanna shout out my man Chris, In Motion PR. They are in-house here at the office. He does motion correction and massage work. It's incredible the difference that he made. To be able to hit my poses and actually open up fully, you've been able to see my serratus go wide and really flare out. It's incredible how much he loosened me up. Highly recommend. If you're here local, definitely come see Chris. No matter where you're at, get some work done. Something I overlooked a lot when I was coming up in bodybuilding, and honestly, over the course of the past couple of weeks, to see such a dramatic difference by really focusing on recovery, it's really cool. So there's my tip of the day, take care of yourself.
And then I also dumbassed her in the pre-judging, didn't even take my pump, like pre-workout matrix and stuff. So I didn't really get as pumped, and so I'm thinking we're gonna crush it in the night show. We like get a burger in the middle of the day, and veins start popping, and get a little nap in, and we're like really hyped going into the night show. And so then we get up there.
Stoked. Both of us were, hell yeah.
Planning what we're gonna eat afterwards, and all excited. All my friends messaging us on Instagram, like, you got it, like you're killing it. And we get up there, and there's 6 of the competitors in my class, and
all right, we are ready for our men's physique B class awards.
then they're like, okay, so for
6th place to competitor number 35, Garrett
Mandingo. I look down and I literally just start laughing. 6th place, 6th place, out of 6. Dead last. Not even like fucking top 5. Like, they couldn't even just leave me standing there by myself. Like, no, the fucking joke of 6th place.
Just give him the medal. I don't leave him
Fucking participation medal bullshit. Then I gotta go stand there and they give me this, and I have to fake smile like I'm excited about this. Try not to be a poor sport because the other guys look good too, but then they give the class to the guy that's way too big.
Yeah.
The dude that's 20 pounds heavier than everybody else.
That already won in
Classic physique. Yeah.
Completely different class.
His physique doesn't look anything like it. They give the class to somebody, like the one other guy in the class, I'm like, he might win. He finished 3rd. So like the judges just kind of scattered everything, and it was like really like fucking mind blowing. And like really wasn't even pissed. I was just kind of like, couldn't help but laugh, almost shocked. Like I think she was more pissed about it than I was.
Pissed. I was like genuinely pissed. Because I was taking the video of it and I like saw all of them and I was like, oh, easy. Like I know that he's got it.
Yeah.
And I was like super excited for him to call Garrett Mandingo.
Oh yeah, that's literally always Mandingo. 6th place, they'll just literally laugh at it, whatever. So then we go eat a good dinner at Cheesecake Factory and like had some really good food. We had an early flight the next morning, so we like pack everything up the night before and like get to, we didn't even rent a car because it's in and out of town. So we get to the airport early, get dropped off and like go through TSA and our bag gets flags. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I go through TSA like twice, 2 or 3 times a month. Like I know how to pack to get through TSA because I don't want to get slowed down. And there's nothing fucking in here. I'm like, this fucking rookie ass motherfucker. And so we get through there and he like pulls everything out of the bag and he can't find what he's looking for. Every other time my bag's been flagged, it's like pre-workout or something. So I'm like helping him, like, all right, what are you looking for? Like, you looking for this? He's like, no, did you win something? Like, did you win a medal or something this weekend? I'm like, looking at Lauren like, fuck me, dude. The fucking participation award flag is at TSA. He holds the medal up like this. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Give me the goddamn thing. I'm like, this fucking bullshit. I don't even want the fucking medal in the first place. They make me goddamn take it. And flags us up at TSA. It was a perfect ending to the joke that was our weekend, because to make that funny story mean something to you guys. Bodybuilding sucks, right? Similar to modeling for women, it makes it unrealistic.
So we're done. It didn't go how we thought. Babe, let's talk to the people.
Bodybuilding sucks.
First of all, show this picture. You looked, oh my goodness.
That look like 6th place to you?
6th place.
Look at that.
6th.
What?
6th.
No way. Fuck bodybuilding. Get to eat something out of us. That's what really matters.
Ridiculous.
Shout out to her for taking care of me.
Unrealistic, right? No matter how good I am, no matter how good everybody in my life thinks that I am, no matter how confident I am in myself, on any given day, 5 or 6 judges get to sit there and tell me what I place compared to other guys.
I never made that comparison before, but it's so similar to modeling. I think that's why
we've always connected the same. Exactly. It's like everybody tells you look great, judges tell you suck. Then imagine the mental battle that like I'm faced with. Now for me, being so confident and balanced in myself, it's easy for me to face that. It's almost like, and I say this all the time, the universe made it so that I'm not great at bodybuilding to keep me some level of humble, right? Because everything I ever do, I've been great at. And so the thing that I'm most passionate about for me to not be great at is ironic. And so it's just a joke for me at this point, and I'm able to take it and deal with it. A lot of guys can't, a lot of girls can't, especially females in bodybuilding. Because it's not necessarily a beauty pageant like modeling is, because at least you have something to lie on there. A lot of times the women lose their beauty and lose their feminine aspects to them and then have to battle back, and they still lose. And they still get told they're not good enough. And so it just really showed me, and it's put me in a difficult position with bodybuilding this week, because I'm like, want to do another show and want to compete, but like also like why? Why put myself through the ringer and like fucking struggle so much to just be told I'm not good enough, you know? So it all comes down to, you know, to bring everything full circle, who do you listen to? Because those 5 judges, those 6 judges don't define who I am or what my physique means to me or anybody else, you know?
Well, also, like you said, it's a level of like you're addicted to the pain.
Yeah.
It's that for you because you don't have that in your life right
Yeah.
now. It's something that's.
Yeah, I'm addicted to the struggle.
Yeah.
Everything else has gotten easier. Work is, my professional life has gotten easy. My relationship is balanced. And so now I'm like, oh, well, how do I still get this pain? How do I deal with this, you know? Like I just addicted to the struggle. I told her the other day I was always bound to be addicted to something. My father's an addict. A lot of my family's an addict. So like I was bound to be an addict.
And that's fucked up you are.
Yeah. And I just, you know, was lucky enough to choose fitness as the avenue. But we just want to take a few minutes and share that funny story this weekend with you guys and kind of give you a little perspective on bodybuilding and fitness. Don't allow other people to define you. Hey, Black Dog, what's up?
Hi, baby.
Crane want to make an appearance down here.
Hi, sweet boy.
Don't let anybody else define you or their opinion define how you feel about yourself. That's the only thing I want to leave you guys with this week. Because bodybuilding, fitness as a whole, and the way that you view yourself is so subjective. Don't allow someone else's opinion to filter out the way that you should feel about yourself. Ain't that right, dog?
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I don't think so.
I think that's all we got for you again. I'm gonna finish this thing out. You wanna hit this? Oh, let her hit it like that. There we go. We're done for the day. It's a rainy day. We're gonna tap out, but for now, that's all we got for you guys. For Lauren, I'm G Money. So until next week, we're out.